Hey everybody, welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Hope we're having a great day today, because today is the day the chemicals begin to get made, produced, manufactured, mixed, whatever. We're going to get chemicals going today. It's April 5th, 2003, and there's some work to do here. So let me show you what I've been up to. I've got a gravel road going in here that's going to connect this new distribution office that's been sitting here. And I've chosen to use these little vehicles. We'll see how it goes. These little vehicles are responsible for just getting crops into this area, as well as moving the logs and stuff from our wood cutting post, because people are driving to this parking lot. And I'm going to start paving this now too, by the way. They're starting to drive to this parking lot. They're walking around, right? You got these people walking in, and they'll go work in the wood cutting post, or they'll go work in this chemical plant, which is now operational. I've turned it on. It's going to allow 15 workers at most right now. There are 8 tons of crops in there right now. We're also getting gravel going as well, because there is a dedicated gravel truck that comes over here. Let me just see if I can find that for you right here. I guess I have to do this one. Yep. Dedicated gravel truck. It's the same model as the construction trucks, but it's blue instead of red. So we'll be able to see it. And all this thing does is just go back and forth from this, load it up, and then bring that over to the chemical area, wait till unloaded, etc. And that's all it does all day long. And it's coming to my attention that I probably should have made that a little different here just to help that transition. I probably do that. It's maybe, can I get that to happen? How about a single lane? Can I just, yeah, like something like that would be cool, right? Oh yeah, totally. Absolutely. We're going to build that. That seems like a good thing to build too. All right. So we got the gravel going in there, and then we have all the wood that gets taken by the little trucks. We got little trucks. There's one right there. Huh? It hauls about a ton of wood each time. A little pickup truck. No big deal. Huh? It's good. Yeah. I like it. So we're going to have a variety of different vehicles around, and I think it's good to have a variety. I'm also building a second warehouse here, because I think there's really no reason why I have to have all the crops and chemicals stored here. I want crops delivery, like a dedicated place for the forklifts to go in and grab those crops. And so we're going to be utilizing these little cheap warehouses to just deliver that, because remember, everything in the chemical plant, it's low volume, right? They don't use very much of each resource. They just use a lot of those resources, a lot of different resources, more variety, and not as much quantity of each one. So we got that going on. I haven't completely solved the traffic problem in Zernovsky, though. And that is because a lot more people are going to start wanting to drive out this way. In addition to wanting to get in with chemicals, which some of them are opting to choose this road, drive this road instead of the highway I've built for them, you stupid AI. Some of them are choosing to go down this road instead. We are eventually paving this road, but I was hoping to maybe, I have some room here. I was kind of hoping to maybe get this highway to be expanded a little bit, at least in some parts. But I've got this little tiny bit of electrical right here. Can I go around that? Is that possible to go around that? I didn't think it was, but gosh darn it, that's making me think it's possible. Well, hot damn. That is possible. We could just go right by that. That's pretty sweet. So I was thinking of, getting in and doing that, and just expanding it to where we do have increased capacity up to a point. Are you not going to let me see up to a point being now, I guess. Up to this point, which is fine because most vehicles are going to turn left and go down this road, and they don't need to continue on, right? So at this point, we could maybe just have it be one road. And so if I can get the traffic that's over there, right, that's over here, this buildup right here, because if I let this run, you're going to see this actually gets built up all the way to the point where it wraps around this. And it's because of how the roads are designed. I've got one-way street here. If I didn't have this be a one-way, and I didn't have this be a one-way, then this wouldn't be a problem. I think temporarily, I can go ahead and do that, and it will alleviate this issue. But I was just worried about, traffic congestion in other ways by not doing that. But I think this will be fine, because now they'll turn right, or they'll just, I think they'll probably either turn right here or whatever, but they're not going to be able to turn left here. So I'm hoping if they want to go and take a right here, like a lot of these cars do, that they'll opt to turn here instead and then go right here and then straight down. So we'll see what that does. Maybe just having these not be one way is a fix for this. We'll see. The other thing is I want to be able to get a residential area in here. Right? I need to get some homes in here so that we have more workers for this stuff, and and then of course more workers for over here to drive over there too. So this presents an opportunity to get that done as well. And it looks to me like it's still not going to let me do that. It's because of the proximity to the rail. Yeah, so I need to get rid of... Oh, that's going to suck. I don't want to get rid of this road all the way out, but it's not going to let me do it unless I do. And then if I remove that, I'll just connect it on this side. You know what? That's fine. We'll just remove that. Yeah, let this keep going all the way down to here. I want it to connect here. Like that. Yeah. And then you'll connect with this road, and we'll have the highway going down like this, at least to this point. And then on this side here, to get it to where we can maintain it, we'll just connect it on this side. Because there's really no point to having it on that side anyway, I guess. Okay, that works. So we'll have this done, and then we'll have that paved, and then I want to pave this strip as well, and then we can start paving the rest of it. But if I can get... Because there's a lot of cars using this. Like, there's a lot of cars that are using this right now. So I don't want to shut the road down. But I think if I build this, right? If I can get this built and this part here built, then it'll give these guys an alternative path so that I can shut this part down and pave it. And then once I've got both of these things paved, I just shut down this little segment here, and then they'll connect and get in there with this. To figure out how this is going to be more permanently, though, and I want another road that comes through here, right? In order to get that, I need to figure out where my houses are going to be. So let's lay out the neighborhood a little bit here, and just to see what we can do here really quick. I don't think it'll take a long time. These are low quality. I'm not interested in low quality, but I am thinking of a different look. I'm wondering about these prefabs. Are they different enough? I want everything to be very different. I don't think we've used many of these yet. This seems interesting. There's no power over here. I'm going to have to relay the power. There is, of course, the high voltage switch right here. I could easily get like a transformer nearby or something. But let's see if I put a house. Oh, there's power right there, I guess. I'll have to get power laid in here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of wind power like going in right over here too. So we can get something routed over here. So how about we get, let's say, let's not get in the way of the rail just in case we want to use it. So we'll say there's a house here and here. Can I fit one more? I'd love to fit one more. They made a walking path. I don't want that. Can I fit one more of you guys in here? Maybe even if it's really close, I'm all right with that. That's fine. Now I can spread it out to where they're even at least. So about like this. He's not really lined up though, is he? Needs to be moved just a tad bit. Not sure why I'm worried about this. This is a rural thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? These houses are never perfect. So go about like that, and then I'm thinking we can go in. We're going to connect with the road here instead of the walking paths because of how compact these things are. But so if I was to go about, I think here, here, and here with this, there we go. So we just connect these. They can be gravel, I think, for now. Yeah, and then we'll just connect these up like so. And then they'll end up meeting up with this road, right? Probably not right here, but they'll end up meeting up with this road. And we don't need it to go that way. We're not going to be able to go this way because you can't connect to this road because the rail's too close. So, but it looks like this is about where that's going to be if I was going to make these houses here. How many people live here? This is for... Which one did I choose? Was it this one? 33 each? Okay. So that's not bad. I think it's a little dense. Might want to spread out just a little bit more. Maybe we'll take, it's supposed to have character, right? Everything's supposed to be very unique. So how about these little prefabs? We put something like maybe over here. And again, we have water and sewer. We just need power. I'll have to make a new power place over here anyway. We'll go about something like that. It's fine. We could put another one like maybe right there. Maybe another one right over here. Put another one like maybe over here. And another one right over here like this. And we can have a whole bunch of stuff just kind of in here, okay? So if we're going to lay houses around like this, because it just needs to be unique. It just needs to be interesting. It doesn't have to be great any specific way. Let's remake these roads. I'm going to tear out these streets really quick and remake these so that they are a little more conducive to what I'm looking for. And in fact, I think this is where we're going to start. We're going to start paving that. Okay. We're going to want to take this away and let's ditch this road. And then we're going to go the straight line. It's not really straight, is it? It's kind of crooked, but we're going to go with it anyway. About here. All right. And then we'll meet up right here where everything meets up anyway. Yeah. That's fine. About there. And then everything else gets attached to this. All right. Now we can't build this entirely because I don't want to destroy the access to the road for these guys here. So we're going to go all the way out to about here instead. And then this part here will just be dirt for now so that these guys can stay connected. But everything else I think is good to go here. We have connections on this side anyway. And then we'll go ahead and lay that in as a plan for road crews as well to get on. So there we go. So we'll have that going. We know where these guys are. And then we need a store here. We need something for people to shop at. I think there's enough people here to warrant a bus stop, but I was kind of thinking that this would be more of a, travel by car kind of situation. Speaking of that, I think we could upgrade this road as well. Probably eventually this whole thing is going to be asphalt. I just haven't gotten around to the final touches yet. There's little segments here that I haven't touched yet. And I'm actually curious, did I already disconnect you? I didn't disconnect you yet. I could, though. If I disconnect that, yeah, then this whole segment becomes, pavable. But I just haven't done it yet because it's such an important road. I got little segments done, but I don't shut things down for more than a couple minutes, Like, these are all really right next to all the construction crews, so it kind of made sense. Speaking of construction crews, hey, we got more. So this one's going to be for... I think all these guys are participating in reconstruction anyway. Yeah, pretty much. So I think let's add a worker spot for this. Maybe this is where we can get some construction workers. We can put a bus stop over here anyway. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, we probably could look to have this paved as well. Let's just pave all of this right here. I'm gonna bring the bigger guns in. We're gonna get Charlevin's crew involved as well, just to kind of get some extra vehicles out here for this job. And again, the reason why they're all doing this is because there's no way to turn left at this road, so they have to come around, and then they just all end up on this street. So that's why I'm hoping that making this two-way is going to alleviate that over time when they get their pathing sorted out. We also need fuel in that, so we're going to add you and bring you over. Where'd it go? Right here. Bring it over there, and let's just make it, I don't know, 50% on that side. That way they don't have to cross the road to go and get fuel either. Yeah? Okay. So... yeah, I think maybe we'll have a cross street here as well and have this be paved eventually too. So since it's not being used right now very much, we'll get started on that too, I think. Just to here. And then we can, well, high autosave. Maybe just to here. And then from that point, we can go straight that way and connect. So we'll do that later too. We'll bring in other crews for this part, and then Let's have helicopters help with this too. I just want this stuff done really fast if I can get it done. All right, very good. That's fine. This one here too. Let's helicopters. Okay. Next thing I want to work on, as we're expanding traffic out this way, and that's great. I want to. We could even go further, honestly, because it looks like. I mean, we're not, because you see how many cars are using this? Like nothing. And then right here is where most of the traffic is, so we're gonna spread that out. All right. This part right here needs to be done. Okay. So this is something else that needs to be worked on. We have all these wind turbines, and we have these pump jacks, which have had power in the past because of this wind turbine, and have accumulated all this oil. So it's time to get this oil connected to over there so that we can start bringing that in and having more oil brought in. So to do that, we need to go in to our liquids and go to underground pipes. I've got these 2 underground pumps right here. We're going to get these things connected. So you're going to connect there. You're going to connect there. You are going to come around and connect to that one. You're going to connect to, I don't think it matters, but whatever. We'll connect to that one. And then you are going to come over and connect to the middle one. It's fine. I don't really care. All right. So that gets us all the piping in. And we're going to make all the pipes, because they are maintenance free. We'll make sure that they build those first to get them done and over with, so they can focus on the next step after that. So right about like that. Yep. All these things are higher priorities for the helicopters. And of course they'll need power as well. So we might as well just select everything. We're going to build it all anyway, right? Yeah. But we have our priorities set. So that's good. I think the next step here is we need to combine these 2 pumps, right? Because we're not going to send 2 pipes. We're only going to send 1 pipe. So I'm thinking probably what it's going to happen is we're going to try to do things a little smarter than we did over there. I'm going to take some people's advice and put the pumps closer. And then once they're merged, then send the whole thing down 1. Which is probably how I could have done it before and gotten a lot, done it a lot cheaper. Done the same thing, just really cheaper. So I'm going to put this pipe, this pump, I think, maybe right about here. Seems okay. It's right near a whole bunch of power. And then all we do is connect you there and connect you there. All right. So from that, we also want to have you connected. There we go. And then let's also make sure we get, I think it's about like that should be how that works. I think. Yeah. There's gravel truck. Of course, it gets automatically distributed to all of these places, so it's very easy. I didn't know how many vehicles I was going to need. Apparently, I don't need very many. I think they'll go to work a little bit more fluidly, and they'll be more needed once every building starts working, though, because I'm having them go over to the source directly and pick up the crops. I thought about having these guys do it, but they're already capped out on sources, and I don't want to remove any more sources. It's really important that we get the crops out of the fields before they go bad and everything. So I think it's okay if these little vehicles just make a little trip over, grab some crops and bring it back. There's not that much. They're not hauling very much, but again, they're not going to use very much either. So I think it'll be all right. I just want to do things differently. Okay. What else? We've got all that stuff done. So we're going to bring we're going to merge everything here. And then from there, let's have these be a high priority as well. And we'll go ahead and get this office on the stuff as well. Might as well get them involved. And all of these different things. Yep, there we go. Helicopters too. Why not? Come over here and help with this stuff. So we're going to take this pipe and see how long we can go. So obviously we need to... I was going to say, obviously we need to go lower, but maybe not. So how low? How long? So over here is too long. But that's also following another path. I can go at least this far. So 520... I just can't get over how long these pipes can be. I think I can reach here. Yeah, 542. It looks like I can reach that point. So from here then, we want to add another pump right here. So we add another pump, let's say right there. Okay. And we just go in and we build that now. Let's get the offices on that. We take our pipe and we go over and we connect it to this. Well, at least I thought we did. Let's go a little lower, I guess, to get underneath. Whatever's, we're getting snagged on the walking path. So we'll go underneath that walking path and then pick it up and then go right to there. Yep. So that gets our oil right here in where we need it to be. High priority there too. And then this oil from this pump, real easy. It's going to connect to this tank, which we need to go around for, I guess. So we'll go around, and the cable's in the way. The cable's in the way. Yeah, there we go. And then around to there. Yeah, we can go a little wide in case I want to bring this out for something. Might go a different shape though. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, and then there's that done. So again, get the construction offices on that. Very good. And then I also need to get this new construction office operational. So this office, we're going to want to buy some stuff. We're not going to bother with workers. I think I would love to move the bulldozers and stuff I already have into this office. But those bulldozers and stuff have another purpose for helping me do that. So I guess we'll just buy some new ones. And let's say we buy 1, 2, 3, 4 bulldozers. We'll get 2 pavers, 2 rollers. Let's get the... I don't think it really matters, but I have the money, right? So let's just spend it. 2 rollers. Let's get, what do you think? Like 6 or 7 dumpers? Probably not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dumpers. We're going to want to get a couple of open hauls. Let's go with the... I don't really want to pay $250,000 per truck. It seems a bit excessive. We'll go with the orange here. 1, 2, 2 open hauls. 3 open hauls is fine. And then we need at least... I was going to say, let's get... get 2 concrete mixers. And I think pretty much all that's left is covered hull, right? We don't have one of those. Get a different truck. Let's go with, I don't know, one of these. These are different. Get one of the covered hulls. I'm not sure what else we need, so we'll just leave that for now. And we'll pick the sources. So gravel is gotten from over here. Asphalt, you get that from here. Concrete, you get that from the border, actually. So we'll have you go all the way over to this border. You get that. We could have you drive all the way over here, but it's a little further to go that way than it is to go this way. However, it is also free over here. So I changed my mind. We get concrete from over there. Maybe we have a need to have our own concrete production over here. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I feel like we're getting close to the point where we don't need a whole lot of concrete over here. Like we're almost done building this whole thing out. And then we're going to start doing this. And most of the trucks and stuff are over there. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to help with that though, too. Maybe there's a reason to make like, we could do like some concrete production like right in this area, I think. Concrete right here. This rail gets used. We can have it pull in for coal, but we can also just extend this over and have it drop off the cement and then just have a concrete factory here with cement, gravel, etc. I don't know. Like we'll take a look at it. Maybe there's a reason to do that. Steel is taken from this source. Bricks from here. Prefab panels here. Boards here. Mechanical components over here. Components right here. All right. That's it. And then the workers, we don't need to assign that, but I will just so it's not red. And we'll make it right there. Okay. And then this construction office needs to get added to our group. So we're going to assign it to group 6. And now it will be included in all future construction projects that I assign for group 6. And that is going to be this. This. And this. So you've got a job now. And then also, you can do buildings with this. You can do roads. I don't care. Like I'm giving a mixture of of vehicles and stuff, it's fine. I'm okay with them doing roads. I'm okay with them doing buildings. Whatever they want to do, they can do it. I'm all right with that. I'm not gonna be a stickler about it. Yeah, so that takes care of, I think, most of the stuff I wanted to do. I guess there is one other thing, and that is that I need chemicals to be brought to this site. I need chemicals in here. Now, chemicals are already being produced in this area, and they should be getting dropped off in this warehouse. They should be. So, did I already assign this or no? This field's warehouse right here. You're loading chemicals, yes. And then water treatment, we unload right here. Yep. So that's already being taken care of. But I thought, instead of that, maybe I can assign one of these trucks, because I don't think we need this many. Again, once it starts ramping up and using crops, we're going to need that many trucks. I'm going to get another little one here. Let's get another little truck. We'll get covered haul. Let's grab, again, I like to mix things up. Get different variety of vehicles on the road here. So let me go with, that thing's too old. That thing looks the same as everything else. This is only 1 ton of chemicals. I think getting a higher amount would be better. So let's keep it to higher capacities. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could make things different by just changing the color. We'll get this truck. And is it coming in from this side? We have a lot of vehicles at the border again, don't we? I'm going to have to look at that mod that lets things move through. I forgot what its name is, but I'm going to research that because I am starting to use the border a little bit here, and that's crowding things up. And it looks like the truck's actually going to spawn over here anyway, so that's great. So we're going to say that you are going to pick up chemicals from here. Load chemicals. Wait till loaded. You have 2 spots, right? There is, yep. And then over here, there's definitely 2 spots. And then you will wait till unloaded for that. And that's your dedicated route. It's real easy. There you go. It's a real easy thing to do. So as long as we can get chemicals here, we're good. And then, of course, we just need the workers brought to this building to create them, because I think everything is delivered here. We have, yeah, everything is delivered here to be able to do it. 0.09. One thing we don't have a lot of right now is an export for sewage, like industrial sewage. I didn't do that. I missed it. Good thing I checked that and looked at it just now. All these chemical producing buildings have the need for sewage to get out of them directly, industrial sewage. And I've got these extra switches that I've installed over here. It looks like they're all built too. Very nice. They all go to the discharge that's over here in the lake. Okay. So they all come over here. So what I need is to have all of these pipes all meet at these sections here. And I believe that there are 7 of these, I guess. Did I miscount? I guess there's only 7. I thought there were 8. I must have... I think it's this... Yeah, I connected an extra one or something. Damn. Well, good news. I got this. So I guess what we can do is... We can have these little sewage pipe. We'll have this go in here. If it lets me. Oh. Don't do that. Oh, you're gonna be a jerk, aren't you? Okay, that will connect. Good. So we'll have you just feed directly into that junction instead. These are both big pipes out. From here and here are both big pipes out. And then all of these need to connect in here. So I guess you would go that way. And then this one would go that way. And then you would go over and connect to that one. And I want this one to be the priority. And this is the one that everybody's building right now. Okay? I don't need Magnetograd to do this. I need this. Yep. I want you guys to build it. Helicopters can help as well if you're able to. And if we can get that done, then we'll have the industrial sewage leaving this. And then these 4 over here would get to hook up to these remaining 4 connections here, would take the industrial sewage from these 4 buildings here. So we're just a matter of waiting for the stuff to build. But then once chemicals are deposited into here, and you have been told to do that in the warehouse to keep this full. You have lots of crops in there, but you've been told to keep chemicals in this as well, up to 30 tons. And this dedicated truck will just simply grab those chemicals, bring it over here, and then come back. And they'll just make this route back and forth. I think that's great. Or at least it's going to be great. Yeah. Did we fix this yet? It looks like it's pretty good. Yeah. It's making this two-way maybe was a good fix. I think long-term with getting a lot of vehicles on the road, it's going to be a problem. But yeah, like right here, it looks like we got another problem. So let's see what this is all about. I thought I fixed you. What happened? Again, one-way streets are just super needed. I want a one-way here and a one-way here. One-way should be coming this direction. This one-way should be going this direction. And then they just work themselves out. But I can't do one-way streets everywhere yet. Because I need them to be able to move around. I guess I could do the one-way here, though. I could have this go this direction. Yeah. You could go this way, and then you could go this way. We clearly have congestion here that I didn't have before, and a lot of this is these vehicles coming in that I just purchased. So maybe it's not safe to just judge this until all these vehicles are out of here, because that's a lot of new construction vehicles that are coming from the border, and they're opting to go down that road because that's the only one that's paved. So getting in this road to be paved would probably help. A lot of these guys might be wanting to go this way, right? They're driving on this road, so they're probably using this because it's asphalt. If I get this paved, then they'll opt to use a different road other than this one, right? So it's just a whole bunch of stuff to take care of like this. I'm gonna shut down this, and we'll have this road paved at least up to I don't want to block the clinic. We'll just do this. We'll just do that little snippet right there for now. Let's bring number 3 in. We'll bring Charlebinsk into this. Yeah. So we can get this done faster. Helicopters here too. So progress on the next helicopter construction office. All the pads are done. And to my dismay, they are not completely synchronized. Oh, what a tragedy. Demolish the whole thing. Start over. But we do have a tower crane on site. And so with 308 work days left, should make quick work of that. And then we'll be able to get another 8 helicopters. Would be just insane. They're so noisy. It's gonna be great to have them. Why are you guys all stopped? It's gotta be construction trains. Look at this. Look at all this nonsense. It's gotta be construction trains. Where are you? Why are you stopped? Why are you stopped? I'm really confused. Are you... You have to build this, so just... I don't understand. I mean, you're turning left. There's nothing over there. Just do it. Why are you stopping? Hold on. What the heck's going on here? This is all purple. Yeah. Well, the whole... What? Well, there's only a signal on the one way. I don't think that's gonna matter, though. At least I didn't think it did. Oh, maybe I'm just, yeah, silly, I guess. Let's try that. Oh, did I just... Oh, I did. Well, if I'm going to do it that way, then I might as well just finish it off. So we'll have the mix there and the mix there. And then we can delete that. And now at least it's properly signaled, I guess. Yep. All right. Well, I divided it into tiny segments. This part's done, though. So it's really just this segment here and then that segment. And then that segment. But they shouldn't be doing that, man. Here's the progress on Magnitograd. It's coming along. Again, we're focusing here on everything that doesn't need maintenance first as a different method of like prioritization on building. So everything that's like the pipes, water connections, sewer connections, all that stuff, power lines. When we put putting those in, I usually tend to do that last because I don't know where everything is going to be, and I need to figure out where everything's going to be so I can cover it properly. But there is, however, an electric substation right here that is in need of reconstruction. We do have different offices. I'll put Charlevins on that again, like I keep doing, and then they'll be able to come out here and do that one. And then with this all done, you can start to get the traffic sorted out with the roundabout and everything. But that's really low traffic for now, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so I'm adding in a couple of homes over here, or a few, or a couple few, I guess. 16. I'm adding 16 homes over here on this side of the road. So it's over here near this area here. Obviously, we're going to have, the shopping, stores, etc. in this area. But I thought, a lot of the places around here anyway, when you have like apartment areas like this, there's a parking lot right next to them, like right in front of them. So I thought like a different approach to the layout here. I could even put one right here. Be an interesting place for a parking lot potentially, but I want to see where the road connections are. So obviously these roads are this way, and so we have these ones going through here. So I thought maybe what we could do is we'll place the bus stop, for buses, over here, but that's not gonna fit. I was really hoping to put it here. It is that's really tight, but I think that's okay. I think all of you can reach the bus stop too. Yeah. However, the plan originally from this is before I thought about this road, was to allow the bus to exit this way, but now it's not going to be able to do that. So maybe it's not the best option to put it there anymore. We could put it right here, I guess, next to this. A little place for a bus stop to go like right about here. And then what I'm thinking is, and I realize they're all working on the roads here. I accidentally let a walking path hit that, so divided the job. Whoops. Is we can put in these small parking lots, kind of like right in front of these buildings. So I thought of putting it like right here, put one right there, let's say, and then another one can go in right over here. It just adds, I don't know, a little bit of a personal car touch, I suppose, to these places where they have their own parking lots through here. And I could actually do two. I think two would be acceptable between these. If I have to line them up. We're not going to use the road connection. It comes with the building. We don't need that one, so we could just use the small parking lots in front of them instead. So like maybe one right here, one right here. Doesn't have to be precise. And going along that note of not being precise, I think maybe this needs to be adjusted. Yeah, we'll adjust this one. And I think what I'll do instead is we'll do something like this. Let's take right here. We'll clone this area to be right here next to it. All right, something like this. There we go. And then over here, kind of goes, I don't know, something back. It needs to be scooted back further. So we'll go back here like this. Yeah, and then same thing here. Let's get rid of this, and then we'll clone and paste right over about like this. Yeah, that seems good. So that can be how we put in these new houses over here. So one more time, we'll clone that, and we'll just have it be something, I don't know, along these lines. Would be all right. And then what I'm thinking now, right, is that the road will end up going kind of from this point. It'll come out around, all right, and everybody has their own connections to this road. Obviously, it's a one-way. We're not going to deal with cross traffic here. And then it will all go out that direction. And the bus stop is right here. So anyone who wants to ride the bus or has to ride the bus will do so. We can have these streets here probably are okay to be gravel. I don't think they need to walk super far, but just in case, I think they'll be able to get there with gravel. It's pretty close. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I don't think there's any situation. If there's a chance they could walk to one of these buildings to work, though, then that would certainly help. I suppose. We also don't have them too far away. I wonder, does this do anything? I don't remember if this does anything. Leave me a comment and let me know. If I connect all these walking paths all the way through here, are people able to walk from here straight through this to get across this? I don't remember if that's a thing. Either way, it would look better with the asphalt and the street lights and stuff, I think. So maybe not the street lights. Let's not splurge. But I'm thinking we go like this and then straight down from the middle somewhere about here, about there would work. And then from here, straight down the middle about there. And then of course we'll connect these when they're all done. We'll build this out and then we'll connect the remaining houses right through here. There's a big parking lot here so people can have their personal cars. These guys will be able to access that as well. These guys over here are going to have access to this. There's 2 extra parking lots on this side with its own individual road that's going to wrap all the way around and come over here. And we'll go ahead and get that paved as well because it will. Let's not do that. Let's just go. I don't think there's anything intersecting it. So yeah, right there. Get that paved as well. And we might as well get all this project paved too. Get rid of that. Make sure that it's not a waypoint. There we go. And get this paved as well. Yep. So lots of things to do. Boom. Just like that. Of course, the helicopters are going to do all these things. But I'm going to put the helicopters to work after I get my other helicopter office, which is done now. Hey, there we go. So workers. Are we still using foreign labor? Yeah. I'm all right with it. You know, I realize it's expensive. But again, I don't, there's not a whole lot of people coming over here. I leave this checked and nobody comes here. So I mean, I think I'm probably good to just leave that alone. We could set up a helicopter pad somewhere, you know, somewhere else over here. And then people might decide to go to this. I don't think there's a whole lot of unemployed. We're actually hurting for unemployed right now, actually. 3%, right? And we have all this to build and we have all these jobs to unlock. So we definitely need more people, which is why I'm kind of trying to do that right here. Getting these people on right here, getting these people on board. You know, we need to get that stuff done. And that's why I'm trying to bring in new workers. So we'll use foreign labor for now for these helicopters. And then now comes the hard part, which is stomaching the $2 million bill for these cargo helicopters. Ugh. I was really hoping to not have to do that, but I knew they were going to appreciate. You see why I bought a bunch of them super early? Saved me a ton of cash. Buy a used one. There are no good used ones. This one's only 5 years old. I'm going to buy that one. That's pretty good. It's a decent deal. 13 years old. MI4s. I was looking at it for like a medical helicopter. But, yeah. I can't, man. Obviously can't buy a sky crane for 100 grand because I don't have 100 grand with dollars. So I guess I'm going to stomach the bill because I want those cargo ones. I want the big ones. So we are going to say, let's make them a different color. Let's make them the red ones. Yeah, might as well make them different so we can tell which office is doing it. So how about we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for now. We'll do 6 for now, and maybe we can source the other ones through the used market at some point. Okay, so just casually spending, you know, what is it, 14 million right there. They're all brand new, so let's put them to work. We're gonna want to say auto search. That's fine. You can help with reconstructions. Let's not do that. I also don't want you doing any footpaths. These things are fine. And then I am going to get you to have your sources. So gravel, you get that from over here, which is already kind of overloaded, right? I know there's already 3 pads. I'm gonna need more than 3 pads for that. I need another place where I make gravel, don't I? Concrete will be here. Steel is all the way over here if we ever get any steel again. There we go. I don't have a whole lot of steel. Bricks. Bricks. Let's get your bricks over here. You have a lot of bricks over there. Prefab panels, that's over here. Boards was... You know what? Actually, let's just do this. Why am I doing this the old way? This is the old way of doing things, guys. The new way of doing things is to do this. Bop. Isn't that easy? Much easy. And it was much easy. All right. Good. Well, that's where you get everything. And so our new helicopters will show up. Now I need fuel for them. And my new fuel rats are not done yet. And I don't know if I have any sources available in my old fuel rats. No. This is why I'm building new ones. You have cisterns. Do you have any connections left? Anyone else have connections left and a cistern? No? Anyone have an oil cistern? You don't have any connections left anyway. Wow. All right. Well, we could always get a dedicated truck on it until the offices are done. Any oil cisterns in here? You there? Yes, you there. You're going to be my knight and 16% wear and tear. I like it. All right. You are going to help me out. We're going to grab fuel from here and you're going to take it over here and you're just going to sit there and unload the fuel into that station. There you go. All right. We'll at least take care of it that way. And now I just need to let it all build. It's going to take a bit. I just need to let it all build, man. In the meantime, are we making any chemicals? What's the deal here? Huh? Can we not get chemicals brought here? I mean, we're not having anybody... Oh, no. What happened? One of my pump jacks just got destroyed. Man. You guys suck. What is this, huh? What was that about? Huh? You just couldn't get there in time? Fire. I mean, it's always the risk. So building way out here, like, this is always the risk like that. So when I build stuff way out in the middle of nowhere, I kind of expect it to catch fire at some point. It's not a wear and tear issue. They're not that high up yet. So it was just a fire, right? Had to be. Where is it? I don't see it, though. Well, it does specifically say fire destroyed the building. But I don't see the alert where it's like, there's a building on fire. Oh, there it is. I just guess I wasn't paying attention. That sounds like me. Wasn't paying attention. We got track all the way out here right now. That's cool. So that second crop train can get here, which means we can start operating here. I like it. This farm needs to be completed. And then we're going to have... In this section, I'm still a little bit kind of, what do I do here? Because I'm not sure about this rail. I haven't made my mind up whether or not things are going to be initiated here or over in this area, or if it's like right around this farm area. I don't quite know where the town's going yet. I have an idea in my head of what it will consist of, but this spacing on it is a little bit of a question mark right now. I will say, though, that I see no reason why I can't lay in additional fields. Now that the road is done, we can have more fields over here. And if I was to line this up... Oh? Is that... We got to flatten this a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to flatten this just a tad. Do I have people nearby for that? I do indeed. So we'll just get a little bit flatter here. And it looks like I got plenty of excavators. I mean, it's those ones I moved, right? So, I mean, I have like 10 vehicles over here, which is why I didn't put them in the construction office. Because it's kind of like I need them over here for this. There we go. Just flatten this down. Bring it all the way over here. And then once you lower the terrain on the upper side, the level terrain from center tool works a lot faster. And then you can spread it out and just kind of hold down the mouse and let it go, man. And we'll just step it back about that far for now. I think it's probably fine. All right, so here's the road. We stepped it back about there. And we should be able to put fields in here. Now, before I do that, though, and again, I'm laying these in like this with the idea of expansion in a certain way in the future. So it's probably like it'll appear as though it's a waste of resources, for at least a little bit. But I think eventually it'll make sense. At least I'm hoping eventually it will make sense. We're gonna put a double highway in here. I think though that this needs to be this. I don't know if we really need this to be a roundabout per se. I mean, I am going this way with the road, so yeah. I wasn't planning to go this way with the road though. A little intersection might be preferred here. Let's just do it. Let's just do the thing, man. We're gonna leave a little bit of space here between these so I can run power lines through it. It's about here, and then we'll connect it on that side. There we go, like that. And then again, we're leaving just a little bit of space between these. It doesn't have to be super straight, but it'll end up being about. Now that doesn't look like it's. It looks like more space than necessary. Let's just. I don't know. We'll have it, I guess, slowly. This is fine. It looks good enough. I think it looks good enough. And then this road continues in that direction about. Well, I mean, it can go anywhere, right? It doesn't have to. Yeah, it doesn't have to be there. We'll just connect you like that, and then from here it continues in that direction right there. Okay, so there's our roads. We'll lay that in. We'll get that built and paved, and then we'll start laying fields on this side. But we can still plot them out. We're not going to be able to build on them or farm them right now, but we can still plan them out. So I'll have one of the fields. Kind of wish I could see the time run here a little bit. I want to be able to see the fence line here. So I think it's about here. This is where it looks like it should fit. And that is pretty much right on the money. End of the fence is there. End of the fence is there. It's a little bit off, but I'll take it. It's fine. Yeah. A little hard to see with it being nighttime and all. And then we do the same thing here. Same position. Match it up. And right there. And right there. Now, from this point, though, I'm going to hold off on placing fields because, again, there's going to be people here, you know? I think I'm going to leave room for that possibility, as well as another distribution center and all that kinds of stuff. So we'll leave you guys with that project pending as well. We got a lot of stuff to do. And now we have even more helicopters helping us do it. Huh? These guys are off doing things right now. They're brand spanking new red helicopters. 2 million rubles. But it was necessary. It needed to happen. And it is happening now. How much time is left on this rail? 30 work days and 37 work days. I mean, this before the next video, this should be done. And hope all this stuff is done too. And then I still got to figure out the roundabout situation in here because I'm slowing down traffic in this area right now, but it's all right. It's okay. We'll get it done. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you. Hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe if you haven't already. The push to 100,000 subscribers is happening. We're going to get that this year, man. I think we're going to get it this year. I feel good about this year, you know, especially since I know there's a few projects coming up in the future and what those projects are and about roughly what time they're going to come out, right? Like, I'm thinking out loud. I'm going, you know, there's a chance this could be the year, right? I'm excited about it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.